first before I say that Crushing Shock's the way to go. Because then obviously if Milk goes down, we're fucked too. So there are 2 people assigned. You guys can fight over who's grabbing, who's bashing.
Who are your grabbers for first split? Because whoever's grabbing for first split will probably want to be a basher in Bashmak. Because they'll be on cooldown if they grab.
Okay, that's a good point. So let's just do the first person on the list is the grabber and the second person's the basher. So front left is Def is grabbing, Pineapple's bashing. Back left is Kyle's grabbing, Autumn's bashing. Front right is Eleni's grabbing, Beastie's bashing. Back right, Snipe is grabbing, Kwai is bashing. So that means Pineapple, Autumn, Beastie, and Kwai are available to grab the dome during this first part. I'm not sure how many we'll need. 20 seconds each. I'm assuming you need... I'm assuming both healers do it. Makes sense to me. Both healers and then Pineapple.
If memory serves me, there's typically more fighting involved when defending against an invasion, correct?
Okay. So Abby's first, Milk second, and then we'll just go down that list. Pineapple, Autumn, Beastie, Kwai. I don't think we'll need that many people, but so Def, Kyle, Eleni, and Snipe, you guys should try not to grab, because you won't be eligible to grab then. Just say you're on cooldown, and the person with you will have to grab it if they can. It's gonna be messy the first few days, so like it's to be expected. Weapons, Kyle is handling. No one else should be turning and burning weapons. If you turn and burn them at the wrong time or don't call it out, and people so essentially what happens is there's a weapon that spawns in the arena. When you kill it, it puts out this shockwave, and if you don't block or roll it when it reaches the group, you will die. So Kyle needs to call it out. 3, 2, 1. Like after you kill it. Kyle should be the only one killing them. No one else should be killing them. So the Atros, whenever the Atros spawn, just like regular, you can only damage the opposite color, but on hard mode, Atros of both colors come out, so I will be holding the opposite, like the same color as the dome outside of group. And then we are burning the ones that are the opposite color, or like the color we can burn with the boss. Does that make sense? Runes. So runes on non-hard mode, we each get 1 rune, pretty simple, run to the middle. On hard mode, there are 2. So there will be 2 fire and 2 ice. This is honestly one of the hardest mechs, and I really don't know the best strategy for it. So if you get it and just like wiggle out and then like shoot, like you just have to commit. Like you just have to commit to wherever you go and just say fire door or fire away. If you're the fire, so go fire door, fire away, and then the other fire just has to go to the other spot. One should be stacked closer to the door, one should be stacked away from it. Don't overlap them, obviously. So just, and then if you're the ice, once you hear that call out, go ice door or ice away, whatever stacks, so that there's 1 of each on each one. It is probably, honestly, the hardest mech in here, I think, because it is like really like split second will cost you if you don't just commit. So don't hesitate. Please be unmuted so that you can call it out. Because if no one calls it out and you all 4 just stand there waiting for someone else to call it out, we will wipe. So please be unmuted. Also, the other thing with the weapons is during bash phase, if there's a weapon up and you put the dome over it, it will explode it, correct? If it's the same color as it?
No, so this is any time throughout the whole fight, and its opposite color will blow it up.
Oh yeah.
You cannot put a blue dome over a red weapon at any point during the entire fight. You will blow everybody up.
Yep. So say you need to pick up the fire right here, but there's an ice weapon. Just like get used to the range of the dome, and you can like literally, so if the weapon's like right here, you could like be back here and pick it up so that it's barely over it, so it doesn't hit the weapon. That's gonna take some practice too. So just try to get used to the range of the dome, so that you can well, there goes Smosh. Get used to the range of the dome.
With runes too, runes have what most people call a tail. I just posted it in the picture in the Twins Mechanics chat on the Discord. You can see on the right hand side, coming out of my rune is like 2 big red lines. Those lines they can appear anywhere in any direction from you on your rune, and they turn with your character. So if I turn my character to the left, those lines are going to rotate with me. When the runes explode, a really fast AoE is going to shoot out in the direction of those lines. So you can see in the picture I have mine pointing towards the back of the arena. So when you're doing your mechanic, if you're the runes at the back of the arena, you want to face that tail to the back. And if you're the runes at the front, you want to face that tail to the door, because if that AoE hits the tank with the debuff, you're going to one-shot him. You'll kill him. You'll probably kill a DD holding a dome with high stacks. You'll potentially kill a healer. So you just want to point them directly to the back if you're in the back rooms, or directly to the front if you're in the front rooms. Because everyone should be either side of you to keep them safe.
The quickest way to turn your character, I believe, is just turn and bash. So like this. You can't just turn your camera, right? You have to like physically turn your character, so just turn it.
Yeah, it has to be your character. So if you turn your character and you realize you're not looking at the boss, don't then look at the boss and put a wall down, because it's going to turn your character back. Just wait till the mechanic is done and then go back and try and damage.
Yeah, so you can just turn your camera toward the door away and then bash, or you can hold block and turn like manually. Either one works. So I am going to be holding the second boss that comes down away from the group with Abby, I'm assuming, over here, or like depending on which boss it is, obviously. And then the whole group is stacking on one boss. Autumn and Beastie and whatever, and Milk will be swapping domes on this on the group side, because randomly the boss will teleport to the other side and stun the other group. You have to put the same color dome over the boss. Like if the fire boss teleports to the ice side, you need to put the fire dome over the group to unstun them. So that's why Autumn and Snipe are, because you could just stampede over there if you have the dome. So but because it'll make us drop the dome anyway, right, when we get charged, so you don't have to worry about that. So just make sure that if we call stunned, or whoever the tank is opposite, whoever's opposite a group, if they call stunned, just run that dome over to free them, or it'll probably be a wipe. We are burning the boss to 80% and then stopping and burning right? Before, because 80% and then 75 is split. Or not split, the fucking bash phase. Because we don't want to push bash with attributes of the color that we can kill up, correct?
Yeah, you never want to have leftovers. Makes things extremely difficult.
Obviously going to take us some pulls to get used to all the mechs, and as we see them they'll become more clear, but I'm trying to think of anything else.
You see that the boss needs a bash on split, just bash it.
Yeah, there's
On split, when we're on either side of the arena.
So from what I know, it's burn dependent on when we will need to kill weapons and when we won't. So that is something I think we're just gonna have to play by ear. I don't know what the general rule is on when you shouldn't kill them. But yeah,
So, a fifth weapon will always spawn in a dome. So, rule of thumb is that you don't want 4 on the board. Basically, you never want to kill a weapon if we're in corners, bash phase, because anyone who is pinned by their dome will die. You also don't want to kill a weapon when runes are going out, when people are out in the middle away from the heals, doing runes. And you don't want to kill a weapon immediately, like during the jump pin or just after it, because everyone who got pinned is going to be in a pretty big heal check, and it does take a few seconds for the healers to get them out. So those are your like big no-nos for weapon killing times. How many spawn when we have one boss down is going to be very dependent on the burn, because it's just a mechanic that the boss does as part of his rotation. We can kill those weapons at the very beginning because they'll stay on the board. You just don't want to do it if we're almost going to be pushed to corners, right? Unless you can make sure that it's done before we actually need to go. For the rest of the time, it depends whether the tanks want to hold the bosses. If the tanks want to hold the bosses up the front end of the arena, then you can sort of settle with wanting to kill anything on the front half of the arena, right? Because that's where we're going to be wanting to run the domes across. It's where we're going to be moving and operating. And you can just keep an eye on how many are spawning on the back of the arena and make sure that we don't go over 4. But the big thing is to make sure that you do a countdown for that weapon exploding, because whichever tank has the debuff has to roll that wave or they die. So they need to know it's coming and they need time to prepare. So you just say weapon exploding in 3, 2, 1 so that they know. Does that make sense?
Your mic sounds really far away, just so you know. Possibly. It sounds like we're hearing you out of Abby's. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Let's see, it sounded like you were like in the other room. Okay. Got it. Alright, as I said, it's gonna take some pulls just to get familiar with everything, so... what is... Oh, that's someone's ritual. I was like, someone have the wrong color fucking... That is ritual. Abby, you have guard on. Alright, let's give it some moves. Okay, yes, it's off.
Maybe grabbing fast if you take it now.
Oh, I'm taking
So if you want to take the off-color Atros out the back, you have to have the boss first, so that you get sent away with the debuff. Both Atros are in.
don't.
Milk, you can hard target the boss, because once Abby puts that dome down, she can't pick it back up, and he might go into that bash mechanic, and you'll need to pick it up really quick. If you just have him hard targeted, you'll be able to see that. Just when he holds his weapon above his head.
So I'll grab him right away this time.
Which, when do you want Slayer? When the Atros change colors, or?
When the Atros are stacked on the boss, the ones we can burn.
Join the show!
First weapon.
Don't.
Nice. Second Atros up.
Left Slayer?
It's in.
Come on.
Oh, you can't take this. Okay. We've pushed the corners. Snap. Just bash him. Thank you. You do want to wait, he just went into bashback. So, everyone kind of needs to watch his health bar, because if the mechanics that they do in the intro phase are not always in the same order. Sometimes he'll spawn an extra set of dogs, sometimes the Atro takes a while to come in, and like, we do not want to push him past 80 at all. So if you're looking at that boss, and we can have him hard targeted as well, we need to be really careful, because we have both Atros up and we push the corners just now, so like, we need to make sure those Atros are in, and then we need to nuke them.
Up this fight.
He's at 82.
First set of Atros out, stop burn. Need a dome.
Left Slayer.
Dome.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's my bad.
Shame there
I
wasn't
grabbed
an
the wrong color
audience
again.
for this victory.
I need to grab the same color Atros as the dome.
Yeah, you don't get a summoning animation from him. You just have to kind of be honest with him.
That was just a taste of what's to come. Your turn, Astronaut. Liven up the show. Well, the opposite of that.
82.
Your turn, Astronaut. Liven up the show. Well,
Left
the
Slayer.
opposite of that. Aye.
Teleports are out.
The wrong color done.
You have to wait for the middle dome has to get dropped. Normally you do get stunned out of it when he gets pushed to corners. Were you stunned when he pushed to corners, man?
Oh my god.
Are you just Xing out of it?
Yeah.
Xing out of it stops it from coming back.
Oh.
Yeah, rather than like attempting to save again.
This is how it's done. Flame breathes life into my house!
83%.
First set of Atros up. 81%, 80%.
Explode.
Off the boss. Second Atro's coming in. Ults. Kill these, nuke these Atros.
This ends now!
Corners. Front left, back right. Front right, back left. Come back to the middle. Pop orbs so they can get out of heal checks. Boss is down. Kill these Atros. First Atro spawning. Debuff out. Off boss. Second Atro coming in.
You're grabbing.
Kill the Atros.
Slayer.
Corners. Back left. Front left. Front right. Back right. So you'll need to take those to ice sides.
Fire down.
Okay, that was much better. So Chaos, you're grabbing the second the first set of Atro spawns.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. If you could call it taking or something.
Well, you don't touch. All you do is grab the ones that are the same color as the Doom, right? Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to touch the other ones.
Talk about the boss. Or should I
Yeah, I'll
let go
take
of
it.
the boss?
Yeah, I'll take it off you as soon as you get the debuff.
First atro.
80%.
80%. Second atro is a banner. Kill them.
Left Slayer.
Back right, Ice Dome, back left, front right, front left. Picking up ice. Yeah, you're stunned. Bring the atros in. First weapon. First atro. Debuff. %. Off boss. Second atro spawning. Kill that atro. Corners. Fire dome. Gonna take those to Ice Slide Relic. There's 2 weapons on the field, don't touch them till we're in positions.
I was gonna say, there's a sword on my...
Yeah, so see how you were kind of standing on... like, this one is not a good example because of how close it was to the thing, but if it is here, right, which is like where it was, you want to come over here to pick up that dome and try and finesse it so it's over the boss but not over the weapon. This one would have been almost impossible, but in other circumstances. Carl, do you have your game sounds turned up? He holds his sword up in the air and you can hear like a shink, and he's dropped a sword on the field, a weapon on the field. We do want to kill them up until bash phase so that we want to try and keep this arena as clean as possible, and try and go into split with none at all. First atro. Debuff. Off boss. Second atro coming in. It's in. Drop bolts.
Left Slayer.
Corners. Ice Dome. Front right. Back left. Back right. Oh, there's 2 back left corner. One needs a finesse. Yeah. Was that a last minute weapon? If you hear it, like if he does a weapon and it immediately gets pushed to corners, you kind of have to make the call about whether or not you kill it immediately. Like, because you can tell at this point how quick they are to kill, right? It's like nothing.
I also,
But you have to tell everyone.
it'll depend on which order they spawn in. So if it spawns in like the first one or the first one or something, you probably don't want to kill it. But if it spawned at like the last one, like at the back right one was the last one he spawned, and it's over there, you could probably kill it, right?
Well, no, because the rollout's gonna go across the entire arena. Anyone with a dome up's gonna die, no matter where they are. But if you can do it before the first dome needs to be picked up, that's ideal.
Looks like it's just outside the radius of your banner. If you want to use that to finesse.
Oh yeah, it's actually a good call. Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 meters out of your banner.
Make good use of this warm-up. You'll need it. It's marvelous in the pool, too. Come forth now.
80, the boss. Second Atro spawning. Demo. Perfect. Tribolts.
Left Slayer, 3, 2, 1.
Ice Dome, corners, back right, front right, back left, front left. Bring the archers in. These need to die. First Atro. Debuff. 80 of boss. Weapon by door. Second Atro spawning. Dome up. Tribolts. Corners, fire dome. Front right, back right,
Did I?
back left, front left. You want to go to ice side relic?
If you're done sulking, line, you're welcome.
How do you have the group splitting? Is it in Slayer stacks?
We're all going to one side, right? For castles,
I wasn't sure because it sounded like you wanted both domes up the whole time.
No, just me and, okay. Yeah, alright.
Oh, okay.
I get you.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think when they both come down, we should burn the ones that have the Atros up, the ones that I have, correct?
Yeah, that's you. If the whole group's going to a side, it's always the side with the Atros.
Yes.
Yeah.
So everyone is going to the side with the Atros I'm holding, so you'll be on my side after split, and then Chaos will be on the other side with Milk and Yep. And then once you guys kill my Atros, I believe you guys flip sides, right? To Chaos's? That's what I don't know when you want to flip
No,
sides.
we would just swap it like We'll have to, it'll probably take us a couple of times of wiping and execute to see what percentage we want to stop at, but we can start with like 10%. Like we leave this, what boss, we go under the Atros, kill this boss to 10% and then switch. If you want the so you want the domes up the whole time? Both domes?
No, you get the opposite side dome. You can only pick, like you can just pick it up when it needs a bash, right?
Yeah. So that means that if you have Milk as the healer that's with the tank that's by themselves, she is always going to be the person doing the unpin.
The unpin.
Right, it's when we get jumped on. Oh, are you gonna stand outside of group? That's fine then. Someone with a two-hander was told they would be doing the umpin this morning, which is also what confused me. They'll be pinned, because the boss is always gonna jump on the dome holder, and everyone in that dome is getting pinned.
I see.
That's how the mechanic works, yeah.
Okay, I think I was confused then. I was saying that because I was thinking, so if we were all on this side, this boss would jump to that side.
No, the only time that would happen is if they pick that dome up to get a bash, and the jump mechanic happens to happen, and it happens to pick jumping to that side. But I've like never seen that happen.
Stampede. I was under the assumption that it would jump to the other side.
No, it jumps to the dome holder. The only other thing is when you're out the back here, if Milk doesn't drop and you don't have to drop the dome Milk, if we still have Atros up, if she's holding this dome when it gets pushed to corners, she gets pinned to the ground. So with your Atros, you have to make sure that their whirlwinds are not over the top of her while she's pinned, because you'll kill her.
Okay, and the whirlwind spawn in front of them, so I need to hold them.
They swirl around them.
So what do I need?
So, just a touch, like where you have them is pretty good, like it just around here. But if you notice that she's pinned to the ground and the whirlwinds are coming around, it's gonna just move them a step further. You don't have to be in Deshawn, like it's just so that they're not, because she can't do anything.
I see. And the whirlwinds will just go with them when they move.
Yeah, they swirl around them in a circle. When you're holding them, you can like dance with the whirlwinds around in a circle. I usually have them like kind of hard stacked on each other, and I just kind of dance around them.
Yeah, I'm having trouble locating the second one sometimes because it'll spawn like
Wherever it wants.
and late, like when we're
Yeah.
I'm like, where's my like you guys are going to bash, and I'm like, where in the fuck's my second Astro? And it's like literally spawning over here or something.
Yeah, so yours are well, because they don't spawn at the same time, right? They spawn at different times. Yeah, they're staggered. Yeah, you're just gonna have to spin around.
I'm just trying to find the percent. Like, is it a percent thing or is it a total thing?
The health bars that they give you says it's percent based, but it's not. It's just not. It's like he can do 2 or 3 sets of dogs before he does the first Atro, or the Atro can be the first thing he spawns. Like, the faster we push him, the more likely it is that we don't get dogs, but even so, it just kind of is his decision about what mech he wants to do.
Oh, brother. I don't think we're even going to get a warm-up out of this.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Alright. And then after split, we're all going to meet on whatever side I'm holding the Atros and that respective boss.
He will come down from the middle.
Yeah. I grab
Yeah.
the first one that comes down every time, right? Because it'll be opposite of the Atros I'm holding.
Yeah, because the boss that was in the arena, he's just gonna still be in the arena. Chaos will pick him up from his last port. So if you have to come to this side, what I tend to do is come all the way up to the edge, and then they sort of, the Atros will kind of lumber after you, and then once they're here, I just go around them so that they're behind me, right? I just have my back to them, and then I'm staring in the middle of the arena, waiting for that boss, because he'll kill someone immediately if you don't taunt him straight away.
Or run to the wrong side.
Yeah, or he runs to the other side and you can barely reach him. The other boss will get in the way. Huge.
First set of Atros out.
No, we weren't ready for Dome. Don't push the boss. Second Atros warning. Drop bolts. Corners, back left, back right, front left, front right is Ice Dome. Okay, bring them in. Boss is down. First Atro. Debuff. Weapon. Second Atro spawning. You rolling the weapon?
No, that's so if I have the debuff and the weapon is of the color of my debuff, I have to roll it.
100%, yeah.
Okay, yeah, and that hasn't. I guess the RNG of the weapon colors hasn't.
They had been not your debuff color, yeah.
I see. Okay.
When I have it, I just roll every single one, because I can't be bothered remembering which debuff I have.
That's what from now on. Because he said weapon, and I'm like, what? And I died, and I'm like, I died to the weapon? And then I got up and did the same thing. So if I have the debuff, I'm just gonna fucking roll weapons every time. And let me turn Kyle up, because I can like barely hear him still.
Yeah, I did too.
Outside voice.
He was turned all the way down because he's usually so loud. Now he's turned all the way up.
Alright, roll 3, 2, 1. And we'll grab both domes because that was obnoxiously long last time. It's just if we kill him really fast, I can't drop him right away, which is really good too.
First
First set
Atro.
of Atros.
Second Atro spawning. Weapon on the field. Bash. Drop bolts.
Keep these rats.
Corners fire. Front left. Front right. Back left. Back right. Oh, I can't see it.
You ever get tired of winning, brother? Me
Did you ever
neither.
get tired of winning, brother?
Yeah, these guys are bricks.
If you can't manage this, you won't bother getting up.
See, this is the issue. Now I can't fucking drop until now.
Join the show!
First weapon. Second intro. Drop bolts.
Slay.
Corners. Ice dome. Back left. Back right. Front left. Front right. Bus is down.
Where's that actual zone?
Second intro. Coming in. Weapon by dome, watch it. Drop bolts. Don't move forward, Will. Fire dome. We're not ice side, Relic. Whole group is to ice side, ice dome side. Kill these attributes. They hurt a lot.
Dome. We need a dome up.
You don't take more damage out of the dome. The bleed just really hurts.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was shredded.
Mhm.
It's a good first phase.
You ever get tired of winning, brother?
Alright, we'll do one more pull. Take a 5-minute break. After this pull, please everyone clip a whole hour. Three, two,
Weapon of banner. Debuff. Kill the Atros. Push boss, push boss. Ice corners.
Did you see corners?
I did, that's why I said kill the boss, kill it now.
As always, cleaning up after you, Eli.
I can't get all any.
Got it.
First Atro. Debuff is now. So you need to swap back. Because Chaos got it. You'll need to take the Atros as well. Second Atro is coming in from the back of the arena. Drop bolts on it. Cleave docks. Corners. Fire dome. Oh, I can't see it.
Panel grab. Somebody bash.
Alright, let's do one more pull. See us at least go like a little bit into split. Formations kind of. And what happened on the first phase there? Chaos got the debuff too. Assuming that's what you said first.
Yeah, you have to wait. Sometimes he'll summon all 4 Atros before the debuff, so you have to wait and just hold that boss until you get it.
I do pub goes through middle as well.
Just a taste of what's to come. How do you like my ice sculpture?
Debuff now. We need a dome for the bash. It's alright. It's all good. So the ice knife icon is the debuff coming up, and then the circle ice thing is the actual debuff.
Really scraping the bottom of the barrel for talent today.
Alright, let's do one more pull since that was a quick one too. Three, two,
Gonna kill our hounds for my taste. A few more hounds should spice up this fight. Can you conquer this mountain of ice.
Second intro. He's very pushed. Drop bolts. Corners, fire dome. Front right, back left, front left. Away from the weapon snipe. The weapon was... It's alright, the weapon was in a really easy place to finesse. The dome just needed to be picked up here instead of right on the thing, because the weapon was here. It's just one of the things that comes with reps. That's all.
One more pull and then we'll take a break for real. We haven't had a good pull in like 3 pulls. Alright. Grabbing
I'll take the first round.
Second address morning. It's in. Drop bolts. It's dead. Corners, fire. Front left, back right, back left. Archers can come in. Drop fire.
Allow me to demonstrate what winning looks like.
First address spawned. Second address spawning. 10. Drop bolts. Corners, ice dome. Front right, front left, back left. Everyone is going to fire side. Kill the archers. Pick up the dome. Or you do no damage. Oh.
all good. Alright, everyone clip an hour. You don't have to upload it now, but upload it after the run, please. Take a 5-minute